CBS 8 is celebrating 75 years in broadcasting, and we are highlighting the pioneers who set high journalistic standards in the early days.
This week, it's a name you may not know because he made a name for himself behind the camera, but everyone in TV news in San Diego knew photojournalist Ben Cutshall, a true professional and talented beyond measure.
And just a nice guy. Yes, a pleasure to work with. His remarkable career spanned more than 4 decades here. Carol Kendrick profiled Ben back in 1978.
It is a cumbersome business, the gathering of news in sight and sound and living color. Soundman, reporter, and cameraman. It sometimes seems they converge on a scene like a herd of locusts.
Hook up my garden hose. Yeah, you got a glare off to the right.
Ben Cutshall has been a news photographer since 1964, a job that is an odd combination of glamour and frenzy, one he never intended as a career.
No, not at all. I wanted to be a lawyer. That was my original goal. But it was fun, and I enjoyed it. And I kept saying to myself, when I grow up, I'll get a real job.
Since his early days in television, the medium has undergone a technological revolution. Silent film cameras have been replaced by videotape and microwave equipment that can produce an electronic picture or beam a story back live from across the city. And every day is different.
I have to say that I've stayed with it because when I get up in the morning, I don't dread coming to work. I look forward to it. It's something new every day. It's something different. It's a lot of fun, and because of that, I've always said to myself, when it gets boring, when it gets dull, when I don't enjoy the job, then I'm going to get grown up, quit, and get a real job.
The nature of news, the unexpected emergency that could happen at any moment, keeps a cameraman always slightly on edge. If you miss that perfect shot, there's no second chance. If you capture the moment, you've only done your job.
The most exciting story I ever covered, of course, was a Shamu story. And about 8 years ago, when Ann Eckes was grabbed by Shamu out at SeaWorld. And at that time, I had to make a decision. You know, is there anything I can do to help her? Should I put down the camera? Should I keep it rolling? What should I do? And after wrestling with my conscience and seeing that they had scuba divers in the tank and they had a lot of qualified personnel, I decided, well, I'll keep rolling and shoot it.
If there is great excitement to the business of TV news, there is also great responsibility, and one that must concern the photographer is how much his presence at a news event distorts the event itself.
It's true. Television does intrude, very much so, and I think we're conscious of it. We try and avoid our intrusive effect. We have very strict guidelines that are laid down by the station. Also, we have a moral responsibility that I think we feel very strongly to stay away until a story is actually happening. We don't want to create a story, and if we do, I think we bear some of the responsibility to the people who are injured, to the people who have damage sustained, that sort of thing. So I think we have to stay back, wait till a story develops, and then move in. We have to be as unobtrusive as possible, but I think still, when a story is going, we have a responsibility to be there to cover it and to do the best job we can.
At least it's been better for Ben than growing up and getting a regular job like a normal person. Carol Kendrick, News 8, downtown.
It's fun seeing him young because we got here in 2003, and that was 25 years after that. That's how long he was here, for 4 decades, and he was very generous in teaching younger reporters like myself a lot.
Yeah, very complimentary when you did something right.
Yeah.
He made sure to point that out. I do remember every day we went to Carl's Jr. What do we get?
Iced tea?
Yes.
The big iced tea. The big iced tea.
Like an iced tea this big, every single day. Ben had to have that iced tea.
And he'd give you a little nudge when you needed it too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Ben passed away in 2009 at the age of 64.
We sure do miss him. His camera assistant, I don't know if you saw that in the video. That's when photographers actually had a camera assistant. Well, he's another Channel 8 great, Bruce Patch. He was a photojournalist here also at CBS 8 for 45 years, and Bruce retired in 2022.